Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? I know that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. I know that jazz, start the car, I know a whoopee spot. Well, the gin is cold, but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz.
Good. Well, don't ask me. I'm going to collapse right now.
Hard work.
Good. Okay. How was your weekend? Okay. Were you in these horrible clubs again?
Yes, I was doing everything I shouldn't have done.
Dancing around, showing your tattoos?
Showing my ass.
Good.
We'll go out on the air, won't it?
Okay.
Do you want to have a go at this?
Hello, sucker. Okay, let's go ahead.
From the top.
Hello, suckers. Welcome back. Roxy's in there being looked over by the state medical examiner. She says she's gonna have a baby. No, why didn't I think of that? Can you imagine? I mean, can you imagine? Do you believe it? I mean, do you believe it? I know a girl who lands on top. You could put her face into a pail of slop, and she'd come up smelling like a rose. How she does it, heaven knows. Text. Isn't that a little bit fast, the whole thing?
Sure, we can take it a little slower if you like.
She is. I know a girl with so much luck. She could get run over by a 2-ton truck, then brush herself off and walk away. How she does it, couldn't say. That's better. Blah, 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 blah. Button your tie. Whilst I, on the other hand, put my face in a pail of slop, and I would smell like a pail of slop. I, on the other hand, get run over by a truck, and I am deader than a duck. I want to do that again because I want to do that bluesy thing. Chicago is a musical. It was written in the early 80s, and it was performed first on Broadway with Gwen Verdon and Gita Rivera. For me, it's a big change, actually, to be back in the musical world. It's a lot of dance, and I didn't do that for years. It's really, I mean, it's really a big attack on the body, but that's great. I'm looking forward to be all fit. And it's a big change for me after all these years of solo work to actually go back into an ensemble work, to be with a family of people, we're all telling the stories together, and there are plenty of numbers where I'm not in and I just sit there and let the others do. So it's a real sharing process. Do you believe it? I mean, do you believe it?
My dear little baby.
My dear little baby.
My sweet little baby.
My sweet little baby. Baby, 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 I give you baby butter, butter.
Fabulous.
That's good.
Fabulous.
Roxy Hart is played by Ruthie Henschel, and I'm Velma Kelly. And these two brats are in prison, double homicide, murderesses, and it's about the justice system. It's a big satire. It's a satire on our society. Although it plays in Chicago in the 1920s, it is definitely transplantable in today's world. The justice system, the corruptive lawyers, the corruptive right and wrong, and everything, you know, money is power. Power is power. You can dictate right or wrong in the world. And after the O.J. Simpson case in America, it was kind of the perfect musical to do. Then she'd, then I'd, then we'd, but I can't do it alone. She'd say, what's your sister like? I'd said, man, yuck, yuck, yuck. She'd say, you're the cat's meow. Then we'd wow the
crowd again. When she'd go, then I'd go, nee, 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 and we'd go. Then those ding-dong daddies started to roar, whistled, stomped, and stepped on the floor, yelling, screaming, begging for more. And we'd said, okay, fellas, keep your socks up. You ain't seen nothing yet. But I simply cannot do it alone.
The person doing the choreography, the original one was Bob Fosse, who's dead, and then now it's Ann Reinking, who's known from this wonderful film, All That Jazz, and from plenty of other things. And she's just like a most incredible dancer. She starred as Roxy Hart on Broadway right now. So it's just really a great honor to work with her. And I remember when I was 13, I was watching the film All That Jazz for the first time with my ballet teacher. It was like a shock for me. It was a shock of my life, and it changed everything. The perspective of dance and elegance and eroticism in dance. It was just an incredible shock, you know, for me. And it's just incredible that now, 20 years later, I can actually work with her. It's really a big honor. And she's just as good as she was before.